his county, and they were just totally cool. Like somebody came in with like their husband's stuff because like he had died, and she was just like, get it out. I do not want to look at it anymore. I can't take it. And they were able to get like super rare games for like under $100.
Oh, Jesus.
Like he was able to get like it was a major lot for I think like $250, and in there was like Persona 1 and 2 for PSP, like Cubivore, like really good shit.
Bruh.
For under $250.
Oh yeah, I think it was about $250. It was how much they paid for the whole lot.
I mean, that's the jackpot with like old people or whatever who just don't know what they're selling. Just like, I don't want it anymore. Just get rid of it. It's like, okay.
I think it's
jackpot.
More a memento, but and he's sending me Persona 1 and 2, so that means I don't feel guilty for pirating it and streaming it on the PS Classic now.
Ah, yeah.
Because I own a copy. I own a legal copy.
Sweet. Yeah. Well, I already started it just a while ago just because to get some of that conversation in. So, hi. Welcome to Unchatable, I think, episode 26. Or, well, I guess this is 25 because I think 25 messed up.
Nick, right? I didn't make the freaking... Nick, I didn't get time to make the topic list.
You can do it. Relax. It's alright. It's chill.
Wow, in the middle of recording?
Yeah,
I didn't know you guys were recording.
Well, I just started it. Don't worry about it. It's my new thing where I start it and everyone gets surprised.
I mean, I probably would have told that story if you were recording.
Well, I mean, I can cut out stuff as needed or whatever.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah, no, well, not like the first bit, that thing we were talking about, but like just the story about you getting the copies. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, do we talk about the Nintendo Direct, or is that old news by now?
I mean, we can just talk about what we feel like talking about while you get that topic list organized. But yeah, this is Unchatable episode 26. Because 25 and a half was the failure recording where I went crazy and did some Game Grumps shenanigans.
Aaron!
Yeah, that. And so yeah, this is it. We got Phan-Site here. Hi, he's back.
Hi.
Yeah, cool.
I have returned.
Yeah, here, think about me right now. I'm actually standing up at my desk because I couldn't find a wire long enough to make the wire go to my desk, so I'm just going to be standing up for this entire podcast, but it's fine. I'm sure.
Oh, sweet. You're like one of those modern YouTubers.
That's right, I'm a modern YouTuber. I'm going to do... I don't actually have my face... Sorry, I'm a bit antsy.
Okay, I thought the Toby Fox Deltarune Chapter 2 thing was like a troll post by some parody account. And
it was, yeah. No, there was... But I'm talking about, like, he was, like... He's been like releasing music and like just like details about the game too.
Okay, well here's the list. It's not as big as I thought it was gonna be, but okay.
That's all right. Yeah, but I mean, I guess we can. But yeah, Toby Fox, because it's Undertale's 4th anniversary today, right? I believe 15.
Sure is.
Yeah. So he's like, yeah. He made a funny tweet. It's like on Undertale's anniversary, I'm gonna talk about Deltarune, and yeah. So he's just talking about the game's progress and all that kind of stuff, and some different like things that are going to be in it, and including a very killer, sick-ass song. 2 of them. One of them's for like a city, and one of them's for a character.
It's been a Deltarune Direct.
Yeah, and needless to say, it is jammin', and I can't wait for that. So yeah, I guess we'll see about that. And there was a parody account that like posted like Deltarune 2 out now, and it had like a link, and all it did was just bring. It was like a Steam link for like a hentai like Area 51 game or something.
Oh god, when is that even supposed to be?
I don't even know, but...
Wait, when is the supposed raid?
It's in like 7 days, 6 days.
I thought that got canceled.
Everyone forgot about it, but I don't think it's technically canceled.
I think there was one that got canceled, and then another dude who just showed up and got arrested, like, on the spot.
Well, hold on, what was the original date for that? Let me check. Let me do some type.
September 20th.
That's in 5 days. So
I know someone's gonna show up and someone's going to get gunned down. That's dark.
I hope not.
Well, the thing about that is that like, if they wanted to actually do it, I don't know why they made it so far away. Because that gives everyone plenty of time to like, make preparations for it or whatever. Like, of course no one's gonna actually do it, but like, if they were really planning to do it, why would it be like, Storm Area 51, 2 weeks from now, be there or be square, or something like that,
I'm just waiting for this to be an episode of Internet Historian.
Oh
yeah,
yes,
that'll
that'll be a good episode.
I need to find the full photo set, but I remember, I think it was like a month or 2 months ago, that there were leaked photos of a military briefing where they were trying to explain
Like Naruto running.
the whole meme. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, I think I saw one of like the Naruto running.
Jeez, Naruto running.
It was like a Reddit post that said like, "Hey, I'm in the military. They just briefed us today on what Naruto running is or something." And it was like a picture.
My little brother
of,
was
like,
at a
Yeah.
my little brother was at a seminar at the summer about the government,
Uh-huh.
and his group leader was a member, like a former member of the FBI. And they asked him if he knew about the Area 51 raid, and he just gave this long sigh. Back when the meme was still fresh.
He was tired of talking about that.
If I know anything, I've made too many of these jokes to Marie already. Let's say, hey, you want to meet up in IRL again? Let's just meet up at Area 51. And she's like, Jack, stop, please. It's too late at night for you to be making jokes like this.
Oh. Yeah, that'll go poorly, and no one will be there, and there'll probably be some kind of story like, hey, guess what? Nobody showed up, just like we thought. Or maybe they will.
Oh, people are gonna show up.
God,
definitely.
please! I can't wait. I'm super excited to see how.
According to an
horribly this
article,
will go.
all the motels in like a 50-mile radius are still booked. So.
Oh my god. Oh my
Ugh.
god.
God.
That's fucking hilarious. Hey,
I mean-
the motels will be like, hey man, I'll take it.
Chuck
the
Norris is
money."
already going. We have God on our side, thank you.
Wait, what? Hold on. What? Hold on.
Chuck Norris said he was going. Keanu Reeves said he was going. The Rock said he would cook.
Whoa! Citation
social-
needed.
On social media, like 2 months ago. I'm not gonna go searching for it, but they said they were going. I don't know if it's like a publicity stunt or if it's just like social media clout, but still. Dang.
Well, if they got Keanu Reeves, then everything will be fine. You got John Wick.
Yeah.
No
He
problem.
just needs to show up in like a cyber bike.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, breaking news to people who are looking forward to Cyberpunk 2077. They announced some recently devastating news. Keanu Reeves' character is not a romance option.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's because he's a hologram from like the original
no.
board game. The character he's playing
God.
is not even real. He's been dead. No, you know what? Yeah, right. Why can't we date holograms? That's the true
He's
question.
playing Johnny Mnemonic?
Like, this is so sad. That's the point I want to buy the game, is to make out with Keanu Reeves and his
Oh my
scruffy
God.
goatee.
Oh jeez. Oh, oof. Did you guys see those photos of where I forget where they were showing off Cyberpunk? It was like TGS or something, but like it was like a bunch of celebrities on the Cyberpunk bike. So you got the one with Keanu Reeves, of course, but you also got one of Hideo Kojima on the bike.
Perfect.
Dude, perfect. It was so good. I did a double take because I was like, I thought he was actually in the game. Also, yeah, about Death Stranding, we also got some things about that. Yeah, we got like gameplay and like some other stuff. And
Okay, can I just talk about it for a second?
sure.
Please.
Death Stranding is the weirdest game I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I'm not surprised it's directed by frickin' Hideo Kojima.
Hey man.
I mean, look, there's a whole bunch of like all these features. If you zoom in on Norman Reedus' crotch
Yeah, he punches you in the
much,
face.
he punches you in the face, and that's a meme. You can literally go to the poop and choose if you sit down or stand up when you pee,
Dude.
and your poop can be turned into grenades.
Dude,
Literally.
fucking genius.
Also, one of the items you can find and consume in the land is a can of Monster Energy.
Yes.
For
Yes.
it's for all the boomers.
No, it's for gamers, bro.
No, man. Gamers drink Mountain Dew, man. There's a difference.
Listen, alright, as someone who's been recently playing through the Metal Gear games for the first time in preparation for Death Stranding, I finished solid 1, 2, 3, 4 Peace Walker, Portable Ops, and I'm halfway through Revengeance right now. This is all on character, and I can't wait. This is all on brand for Kojima. It's just...
Hey, man, do you crush your monster cans like Raiden crushes those cells?
Yes! Finally! Gah! Oh man, I love that game. It's so good.
The only way to do it. I actually haven't looked to make sure this is true or not, but if it is true, I completely believe it. That you can't beat a boss in Death Stranding without looking at the trophy list. That'll give you an explanation on what to do.
Oh my god, that sounds exactly like something that... Oh,
I mean, that's what happened in
That's
in
such a
Metal Gear
Kojima
Solid.
thing.
It's just a replacement for the codec.
Yeah, you couldn't beat the boss in Metal Gear Solid without looking at the back of the box.
Yeah,
Or you could
switching
beat
your...
the end in Metal Gear 3 if you just like wait 2 weeks and he just dies on his own.
Yeah. Oh, no, well, the thing and you can kill the same boss in the same way because you see him earlier in the game. You can just shoot him in the head with the sniper rifle and it skips the boss fight entirely.
Wow.
Yeah,
those
you
touches.
could just shoot the end in the face and he's like, "Ah, fuck," and dies. It's glorious. It's so
I am
glorious.
very excited. I'm probably not going to get it at Death Stranding at launch, but I'm just excited for the internet to pick apart what weird touches there are.
I will.
Also, spot the celebrity.
Oh
That's
yeah,
a big-
spot the celebrity. I will, but I don't think I think my PS4 will explode. Even trying to run a frame of that game, so we'll see how that goes. I might have to borrow my brother's PS4 Pro.
You got the original?
Yeah, I got the original like launch date of PS4, not even the Slim.
That thing sounds like a jet engine running P5. I can't even imagine Death Stranding.
Yeah.
But Nick,
What?
if there's one, like, next thing you're gonna go play is Phantom Pain, right?
No, Ground Zeroes, then Phantom Pain.
Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain, okay. But after all that, you know what's one game you need to play in order to finish the Kojima story?
Yeah.
PT.
Oh. Well, I can't get it on my PS4. I'll have to download it on a thing and then import it into my PS4. But yeah.
Or buy $1,000 PS4 on eBay that has PT on it because they delisted it and we're never getting the full game.
I'm fine with just downloading it and putting it on.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm not about that life, buying a $1,000 PS4.
I have all the Metal Gear games. I'm just, I've played them. It's...
That's
You want to know
the
something I
first
bought
time
just
I've
recently?
What?
You know those weird ads you get where it's like or like you see those those videos on social media where it's like one of those transmutation circles from Alchemist or one of the battle arms from Doctor Strange, and you put
Yeah.
your phone on it and then it lights up.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've seen that.
I found a cheap one on Amazon for $15 that was on discount.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah,
And, like I have all the lights off in my room. I just have my phone sitting on it, and honest to God, it's a little piece of magic right there.
Sweet.
I got the Doctor Strange one, but it's really cool. I'll probably post it on social media somewhere.
Oh, Phan-Site, I posted this in your Discord, but like I need to show it to you. My friend asked me to edit this shot from the new P5R opening, which we can talk about in a second. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, your reason for being here.
God, please.
I'm well versed in many topics. Just
Give me a
I'm
second.
obsessed with Persona, and that's my problem.
Okay, are you a Kingdom Hearts fan?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I'm not as impassioned as other people, but I still like the series.
Okay, cool. I mean, I myself just like impassioned. How would we describe impassioned?
Ann's voice actress.
Oh.
Didn't she hide in a chest?
She hides in the chest for Zigbar to open up.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Have you seen that video from CG from the convention where Zigbar opened up the chest and he pulls out the Infinity Gauntlet?
Perfect. That's the only direction that you can go with Kingdom Hearts.
As the Master of Masters once told me, perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Oh my god.
Wait, what did you edit here?
So, in the original shot, it's a stitched together shot because the camera was zooming up and there was also like gems falling all around them, but I'm like, fuck all that shit, I want to see their faces, so I had to edit
Oh, okay.
all that stuff out. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I've seen that around so much that I forget that it's not actually part of the OP.
yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, no, it's that new opening. Wasn't it animated by A1? It looks like it was. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was A1.
Yeah?
As much as I don't want to say it.
I could tell.
As much as we don't want to credit A1 for anything Persona related.
There's sometimes when they can do it properly, but that's like once in a
SAO,
blue moon,
and that's
man.
it.
Oh.
I liked the visuals in the P5R, like them like running around like smashing stuff was cool, and we got lots of fucking meme stuff out of that. But yeah, watching it in motion. Like, I like the stills. I don't like the movement, but I think that's a common complaint. So it's not
about A1 in general.
I guess
that's
so,
A1. So just you're gonna have to learn to live with that.
Yeah, but but instead of the new opening, we also got that new. We already talked about this, I think, but that title screen though, with the Rin like swinging through and like in like the city or whatever, with
Swooping in like Batman.
Swooping in like Batman. They really are. They really are promoting that new grappling hook thing, huh? They're like, hey guys.
Yeah, I can't believe he's a frickin' platformer character now because he doesn't take fall damage.
This is the greatest boss move ever for when putting Joker into Smash, and everybody was saying, "Oh, he doesn't have a grappling hook. This moveset's inaccurate."
And then bam!
It was just wait a month.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like, is there something I missed before in the game? Is there like a section, like, is there a little detail in the original Persona I didn't know? And then they revealed it at the Atlas press conference, and I was like, holy shit, this like the Luigi's Mansion side grab. It's just teasing us.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. I have barely ever pulled off any combos with the grappling hook and Smash, but it is still an amazing little detail.
Yeah, I don't use it much. But I mean, nowadays I'm playing more Banjo, because I like Banjo.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about Banjo Dittos. Yeah, I've been playing those, and it's
I myself have been playing the Dragon Quest XI demo, and I just finished it today, and I love it so much already. I already pre-ordered a physical copy on Amazon for
isn't that thing like 10 hours long, the demo?
Yeah, it's
yes, but it's so good.
Thick demo right there.
Thick. And I pre-ordered it, so guess what? I'm gonna get the frickin' I'm gonna get the Dragon Quest VIII protagonist stuff.
Yeet.
I just can't wait. But in general, I am really excited for P5R. But then you also have the PS4s, which are
the PS4s.
One look at them, and I'm already drooling, and I'm like, damn it, Atlas, why didn't you do this before?
It's man, PS4 promotion PS4s are great. But also suck at the same time. It's just like, I already have a PS4 though.
Exactly.
Why did you?
I mean, the PS5 is supposed to come out in the next 2 years. Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah.
There is that delicious bonus that if you don't want to like buy a new PS4, they just sell the faceplates for like $40.
Oh, they do?
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Oh, I'm
so
not even. Wait.
Pop off what you got on your PS4, and now all of a sudden it's special.
Oh, special. I don't.
That's what I'm going for, because $400 to import something plus whatever the hell the shipping fee is. I'd rather go with the faceplate.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I'm probably just gonna buy the controller.
Is it the PS4 Slim model though?
Is
the PS4 Slim model?
It's a Slim.
Oh well, rip me then.
Yeah, I have. Nick and I have the original PS4.
The weird diagonal. Beast.
The block.
I had that for a long time, but it just kept spitting out my discs. So
yeah, mine's starting to do that.
Oh,
mine is not.
It's not as bad as the Joy-Con drifts, though. I mean, let me tell you that.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, but at least Nintendo was willing to just take the L on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but they were like, we understand the drift. We understand that the Joy-Cons are drifting, and what?
Yeah, they don't. I mean, hey, it's Nintendo style.
Yeah, we'll give you ones that don't drift.
They've also been shutting down ROM sites a lot more frequently now.
Oh,
they just got a new one. Yeah.
Yeah, if they're gonna start pushing the NES and SNES online features, and then also the minis, then I guess they better get rid of the competition at this point.
Nintendo with ROM emulations, Nintendo's really good at being like, here's a cool new thing, but also here's terrible news. Because right after the NES or SNES library came up, they're like, hey, no more monthly games. They come out when they come out now.
They're ready when they're ready.
They're ready when they're ready.
Yes.
Which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's not great news to a company that, hey, guess what? We also shut down all the ROM sites.
Oh.
I mean, of course, new ones will pop up all the time, but it's just annoying, you know? Like, oh man, I can't believe they're gonna copy Yo Noid for the NES. Damn those bastards. Playing their NES games online. Don't they know? But yeah, I mean, Nintendo's just gonna keep being Nintendo. And they also, shut down fan games a lot, but there was a great video a while ago made by Wooly from Super Best Friends fame and now Wooly Versus stuff, Whenever you have a cool ass like Nintendo fan game, the best thing to do is shut the fuck up about it and don't tell us about it until it's ready. Because the more you advertise it, the more it's just gonna get taken down. Yeah. Don't tell us about your hype ass game until it's ready.
And I'm sure it was smart.
Yeah.
Release that shit when it was available.
Release it when it's done.
That's the only shutdown I feel it was justified. Because like Nintendo's saying, hey, we're making one too, and we don't want a free one to be out there because we want people to actually buy our game.
Yeah.
That's the only one where it makes sense. But like, what was it, Super Mario 64 Online?
Yeah, something like that. There was a really great, someone made a Super Mario like battle royale thing where like you all go through like the original Super Mario with like 100 people or whatever, and it was free to play online, but of course it was like, it was like, hey, you can't do this, but the guy had like a super smart plan. It's like he obviously predicted it, because in a day all the assets were switched, all the music, the main character, the name was changed, but it's still functionally identical, but it was just called something else, like Super, or like Man Adventure or something like that. But you can still play it. I'll have to try and find it, but yeah,
yes, please.
It's really cool. But
yeah, where are we dropping, boys?
Where are we dropping?
Nintendo needs their own version of like what Sega does. The Sage Expo.
Yes.
Like they need like a Nintendo version of Sage.
That'd be awesome.
The Sonic Amateur Games.
Oh, ooh,
yeah. I mean, some of those come off really good, and other ones are just like, oh, you tried.
Yeah, you tried. They also showed off, speaking of Nintendo, they showed off their new fitness exercise thing that they always do. That they've done since the Wii. So the new thing is the Nintendo Ring Fit, which is like this little thing that you.
I guess it's some kind of like fitness RPG.
Yeah, they have a new. Hey.
It's pretty much it's a JRPG that you move around by actually moving.
Yeah.
And you attack by like
doing squats and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the main character is just Wii Fit Trainer, but on fire.
Oh my god, guys! T-pose to self-destruct.
Well, that's the ultimate attack that will stop the final boss.
Yes.
It's a T-pose. You just call this Wii Fit Evolved.
Dab to kill yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody's gonna find a workaround while playing that game, because there was always a workaround with like Wii Sports Resort where you just put it down and have it lean against something and it'll register you as moving.
Oh yeah.
So somebody will find like a workaround where you just like you leave it next to the television on like a really shaky position, and it'll register you as moving and attacking.
People will always find a way to be incredibly lazy in video games.
Oh my god.
Video games. Fucking video games.
Fucking video games.
Then there's also do the whip and all of humanity dies. Okay, I'm done making these exercise jokes.
Didn't Ryuji whip in the dancing game?
Yes, he did.
He did. And then he also did the nay-nay.
Oh my god.
He hit the nay-nay, boys.
I love you, Ryuji. Never change.
And Yukiko does the dab in Persona 4.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm hoping in P5R we actually do get more like Persona 4 cameos like we did in Persona 3. Because I need to know my children are okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny because they never mentioned the protagonist. I know why they can't do it. They couldn't do it for the Persona 3 protagonist because of obvious reasons, but like,
Door.
yeah, sure. Yeah. But like, Door, like, fuck that Door, fuck. Like, nobody ever mentions you. I guess he just went on to do whatever,
What do you like? I know, like, you probably talked about it in, like, in a prompt, like, at some time Phan-Site. You thought, like, what, he was some kind of a special investigator?
I felt like that would be a good job for him, just, like, to work with the Shadow Ops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he would be like, that's where he really shines. But here's me being a fucking gigantic-ass Persona 5 nerd. Is that there are technically Kanji and Teddy cameos in Persona 5. They're just like on NPC models. Where like some of them are wearing like Tatsumi Textile polo shirts.
What?
The logo on it.
See, yeah, that makes sense. Cause like
so Kanji and Teddy were in business together.
His friends are all like, oh shit. Well, while he's doing that, his friends are all like like Yu's friends would all be like popular like people. He's obviously Risei's an idol and all that kind of stuff. But he would if he really did do like investigation stuff, he wouldn't be like in the public eye at all. So it makes sense that he's like not like mentioned.
Yeah, I mean my big hope, because initially I was thinking, oh, they're gonna make the sequel story for Arena, but thinking about Scramble, because that's a Muso game, and Muso games have like 30 characters at minimum.
Oh yes, that's true.
So it's likely that may be the sequel game.
Yeah,
we get to see
that makes sense.
Guys, I have to dip because I just got an emergency. Like someone just. Emergency thing. I'll be
no, go ahead, man.
Oh, sugar.
Okay, I'll be gone for like 20, 30, maybe 40 minutes. I hope not that long.
All right,
okay.
yeah. Okay, sure. Just take
right,
care, man. Yeah, jeez. Jesus. Well, that's something, isn't it?
That's fine with me. That means I can rant a little more.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Those games usually do have like tons of characters. So if we did get like continuation of lore stuff from Persona 4, that'd be cool.
Yeah, because the final roster for Hyrule Warriors was missing like what, 2 characters out of the entire series.
Yeah, like they never had Groose, but that's a shame. But
Groose and Lineback were my big hopes, and they never happened.
I know, man.
The one excuse for Lineback was like, oh, he'd use a flintlock, and that's Tetris thing, so no.
But Groose has bombs, and he can like punch
and
people.
he's the Groosinator.
He has he's the Groosinator. He could use his Loftwing, bruh, man.
I was just happy, like, because initially, when I was completely out of loop for Skyward Sword.
Right.
It was only when like Breath of the Wild was coming out, I spent one summer just let me play through every single Zelda game.
Oh yeah.
And I fucking love Groose's story so much.
Dude, Groose.
He's
He's one of my favorite characters in
yeah.
Zelda, just like period.
It's like if you gave Biff Tannen a heart.
Yeah, exactly.
I fucking love that.
Good old Groose.
So I guess we could go with.
I mean, his theme is also incredibly iconic.
Oh yeah.
I used it just last half episode to represent how terrible I was feeling. It was just the audio we had, the and then to cover the end bit with the Game Grumps Sonic 2006. What is my life thing? It fits so well for any situation. Yeah, I know, great. Yeah. Oh, God. This one is recording though, so it's good. It's good. We're fine. We're good.
Yeah, it's no biggie.
Yeah, it's no biggie. But yeah.
But let's see. I guess P5R garbage. We can talk a lot about that game.
That's true.
Good God, there's so much shit that even like it. Like I kind of have an idea of where they're going, but it's purely speculative.
Right.
I could be completely wrong.
I mean, it's all about like the true intentions of Dakudo Maruki, isn't it? Yeah.
I still think he's a red herring, man. I think that
yeah.
I think it makes sense for another adult to come in right after Kamoshida and for Ren, Ryuji, and An to go, who the fuck is this guy? He's another shitty adult. And then they look into him, it's just, no, he's actually clean.
But not really, though.
No, I think for real. I'm one of the few people that thinks for real he's clean and that he's just a weirdo.
I would hope so. That would be cool because like it all the stuff I've seen, all the theories, I'm like about the upside down tarot card, the weird like red letter thing, and I'm like this is like they're really hamming it in, you know?
Yeah, that's one just like where have you ever had like an opinion?
Yes.
News sites that reinforce that opinion, just so you can go, yes, I'm right. Look, this biased news site agrees with me.
Yes,
That's kind of how I feel with that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I think if we're gonna go for anyone that's kind of weird, I think it's gonna be Kasumi. I think that she's going to be just some kind of underhanded thing.
Oh shit, dude! Like taking the place for Akechi.
Not even just taking the place for Akechi. I think it's just making him look better by comparison. Because here's a world of all of your hopes and dreams, and I'm gonna take it away from you. Like,
so the main thing I'm worried about, or I'm just confused about, is that if we're gonna get like the third semester, like still doing like Phantom Thief stuff into the new year or whatever, what does that mean about the Christmas stuff? Because the metaverse was destroyed with all
Christmas
the stuff.
that can just be completely redone.
Oh my
Because
god.
that's one thing that
jeez.
that Atlas they love to lie when it comes to specific information to throw people off, when saying that there are no story beats that are going to be edited, and then they show footage of Christmas Day, and Morgana's just like, "Hey, I came 3 months early."
Oh yeah.
Because he was just hanging out outside, and so Sojiro, after getting a bucket of chicken, said, "Oh, look who I found! Look who I found! It's that cat you thought that died."
Fucking dumb cat. I didn't like it or anything. Gosh, Baka.
He loves that adorable cat. I still wish. I wish that Sojiro. I wish I knew what Sojiro was going to name Morgana.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I always kind of want to know that.
Oh
But,
man,
whatever.
maybe we'll get the answer.
But I fully expect story beats to be different.
Yes.
I expect things to be rewritten, because there was a lot of stuff that could be just like kind of. I don't want to say bad. I want to say just they could have been done better.
Yes.
Because one time, and I guess I'll leave names out of it, but I was speaking with someone from Sega, and we were and I asked him specifically because he was part of the Persona team.
Okay.
I said, "So what happened with that gay predator thing? Like that didn't come off well at all." And he said, "We did everything that we could. In the Japanese version, it is 1,000 times worse."
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
So I have a feeling that that
Japan.
may be altered. That might be altered.
Yeah. My gosh. Yeah. That was always a.
Yeah, it was just more like.
I can't believe it's worse over there.
Yeah, it was just that they couldn't cut it outright, or else like the story beats would just feel off.
Yeah.
So they just toned it down as much as
toned
they
it
could
down.
while keeping the intention in.
Of course, but the animations still say the same.
Well, the animation actually.
Oh yeah, I guess it's all most of the stuff that's implied happens off screen anyway, so it's like.
Yeah, and also in Persona 5 animation, which I always feel like is kind of like a link between 5 and Royal.
Yeah.
Where we get like little hints of things that are going to happen. While the gay predator thing happened at least once, they weren't at the beach again, so it was a one and done.
Hopefully, yeah.
So it may be even less than that, because it could just be something as simple as the cop catches up to Ryuji, and then Ryuji says, "I'll distract him, make a break for it."
Yeah, that.
And it'll have the same intention.
That'd definitely be better. Yeah.
And shit, I know the Morgana fight. It's very clear the Morgana Ryuji fight was interpreted poorly, which is the reason
very poorly.
Why in the anime?
Poor.
Yeah, in the animation in Persona Q2, not only do they both address it, but they both handle it better.
That's good.
Where Ryuji's just being a giant sweetheart for Morgana because he got kicked in the ribs.
Okay, I'm back. Please tell me I didn't miss anything important.
No, I'm rambling about Persona. What else am I doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, Okay, what are we talking about right now?
We're talking about changes to P5R.
Yeah, that
basically,
Atlas is a liar because they said they weren't changing any story beats and
inferred from stuff like Persona Q2 and.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yes.
All the weird stuff that doesn't kind of sit well with people. That's likely either going to be altered or just recontextualized, so it will make more sense.
That will definitely help.
It does. I've got hope for that, because in the original OP for P5, where everyone's ice skating, a lot of people didn't pick up on that representing freedom.
Yes.
So that's why they just made them giant and had them beat Japan with bats.
Get it?
That's a lot
free.
more. Yeah, it's a lot more overt. Where
Just
you
hit them in the head with the.
Yeah. Well,
Insert the baseball bat meme.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Like,
So that's why I think that they're gonna recontextualize stuff. It's gonna be better.
I mean, yeah. But of course, no one. Even if they change this stuff, no one's ever gonna be. Not everyone's gonna be completely 100% happy, because there's some aspects of the game that some people just don't straight up like. Like, a lot of people still have problems with the Kawakami stuff, like even Futaba stuff. It's just like, well.
That Futaba stuff that has been a thorn in my side all week. Because I just found out recently that there are some Futaba artists that are just straight up accused of being pedophiles. Because
Jesus.
I've seen that, yeah.
Dude,
It's so stupid.
Yeah, Futaba's not like
look,
fucking 12.
Japan relationship laws are completely different. She's not 13 or 12 or 8. She's freaking 15, and Ren/Joker is 16. These are fine. If not, well, I guess I'm a victim then in that case. If this is how things work.
I get why people would think that though, because they don't look at it any further than, oh, she's been traumatized for most of her, like where she's developing emotionally the most. So of course she's gonna act 12 because that's when she stopped developing.
Exactly, yes. And she's also gonna like latch on to someone like Ren as sport. So yeah. It's a cute aspect, and people are taking it way too seriously and out of a lot of context.
That's, you know what? Thank you for actually reminding me of that, because another point of just taking things way too fucking serious is the reason why they stopped having Morgana say go to sleep is because too many people thought that the cat was bossing Ren around.
Wasn't he already?
Yeah, wasn't that the point?
No, it's just him being like mind your health, dude. It's fucking 11 o'clock on a school night. Maybe you should go to bed.
You know what? So that doesn't stop me from freaking thinking up of memes or just
hilarious.
watching Call Me Carson episodes so late.
Yeah. But for Royal, now it's just Ren who's gonna think, I'm tired, I should go to bed. Instead of Morgana saying something.
I think James has already mentioned this, but this is how the meme dies.
They kind of want it to die though, because it's been fucking run into the ground. It's all the way into the Earth's crust. It's been run so deep.
What's next? Morgana and Ryuji are going to be best friends?
That shit already happened.
No, it didn't. They fight all the time. What do you mean?
Yeah, there's now that I'm actually having this conversation, it's like, wow, the spin-offs are kind of just trying to course correct a lot of misconceptions.
I mean, that's what they're for, besides just like additional content. It's like, listen, guys, that's not what we meant. We meant this.
Did you guys ever play the epilogue to Persona 4 Dancing?
I could never unlock it.
Oh, it's basically just them kind of, like, the writers kind of airing their grievances about memes. Like, one is just when Chie will just say, so what, am I just the meat girl to you? And
oh my god!
Like Yosuke does like a geijo at the kanji, and he's like, "Dude, it's been a year. Let it go already."
Oh, dude, that cuts deep.
It's perfect.
That's hilarious. I love that.
And there were I forget the context to it, but like Rise's manager asked Chie for a favor, and she says, "Well, if you're asking me, I'm the best girl for the job." And it's just like they just wanted to have a recording of Chie saying, "I'm the best girl."
Also,
I love those inside jokes.
These are so cool. Why I never?
That's fucking hilarious, dude. That's so, dude. I'm still laughing about that kanji Yosuke thing. That is so like perfect. It's
what's
like,
next? The freaking they have freaking. What's next? They have freaking Adachi come in and say, "I'm more of a lettuce guy than a cabbage guy, if you ask me."
Bro.
Oh, that's fucking funny. No, they actually this is me being a fucking nerd again. Is that came from the Persona 4 stage play where the actor was improvising with a cabbage.
Oh yeah.
Oh
and
god.
That just took off, and then they had to contextualize it for Golden, where Adachi says, "I don't get paid a lot, so I just buy cabbages from Jeunesse because it's cheap."
What?
And yeah, they had to make a logical reason of why Adachi would play with a cabbage.
I love when that happens. Like an actor just does something out of the blue, and it's like, fuck. Now that we gotta deal with this now. Like, god damn it! Why'd you say that?
Weird shit that just takes off.
Yeah, it's the little things that people get really.
Oh, that's another one at the end of Persona 4 Ultimax, where Shominazuki, as he's leaving, calls Lapras a stupid toaster.
Oh my god!
Just to reference Aegis, because she was being called a toaster for the better part of the decade.
This is all just fan service, and it's
beautiful fan
beautiful.
service.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm trying to remember all of them, but like those are really the best ones.
Okay, well all right, well.
That's right.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Oh man. That's good
But
stuff.
I'm probably expecting some of that in Persona 5 just based on just based on all the stuff. Like somebody's going to make a reference to Haru having incredibly fluffy hair.
Or a big head.
Yeah, or something like that, like where she's like wearing a hat or something. Something weird, but like they're fully aware of what the fuck is happening in the fandom.
I hope they do you think they had ever changed the confidence around? Did they do that for Persona 4? I'm not aware of the differences between Golden and 4.
I don't think they did. I think they just they added more. I guess they added more context to it.
Yeah, I guess.
Like I know one that people complain about a lot is Makoto,
Right.
because it's not about her, but it's just like it is kind of about her.
It is.
Because
It's about her, like how she tries to watch out for other students. Like that's kind of her thing. So it's
the base concept.
It's showing us in like real time.
She is a student council like president or
Exactly.
council.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her personality arc is within the main story, so it'd be redundant.
Yeah, I mean, the Makoto, like the Nijima sisters, are pretty heavily focused on in the main story anyway. So like, I didn't see it as a problem for having her confidant being less like overtly about her, but it still is.
I thought the way that they did it was just basically, what if we introduce Makoto's best friend as the polar opposite of her?
Yes, as just.
And that's how you explore her character, and then also. Her rank 9 could be the greatest that I've ever seen in Persona history.
Where she slaps a bitch?
Not only that, where she acts like Kiryu.
Oh yeah! Holy shit!
The entire thing is just her acting like Kiryu, wandering around city streets, harassing barkers, and getting in fights with thugs.
Oh my god, so
Perfect.
fucking good!
And I want to know if that was rewritten because of because when they got bought by Sega, because they probably couldn't overtly reference.
Dude, that'd be so
Yakuza
fucking
like they
cool.
did. Yeah,
I mean they're even in that district that's so similar to like the same city block that's in every.
It's pretty much like Kamurocho.
Oh, ooh, that's a good theory. I think that's holds lots of merit actually, for being just a straight up Yakuza. Is this a Yakuza reference? But yeah,
It's unfortunate that she couldn't dress like Kiryu.
yes. Oh, dude,
She had the
Makoto in a
dress
suit
as,
in a cool like ass white suit. Oh.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of fan art for that.
Oh
though.
yeah, I mean
That would be badass.
Atlas did fan art. They had that DLC costumes for.
That was
dancing.
beautiful. Although still my favorite ever is Futaba as the florist.
Yeah,
that's perfect match.
That's fucking awesome. So,
But I guess I could transition because of the gameplay reveal for Yakuza 7, which is I didn't think that they could make the series any more off
Bizarre?
the fucking wall.
Yeah.
One post that I heard a long time ago was a dude being elitist about Yakuza, saying, when did it lose its edge, and when was it like always goofy all the fucking time? And then
It's always been. What do you mean?
The reply was, hey, there's this scene of dudes in adult diapers getting the shit kicked out of them. That was from 2. It's always been fucking weird.
All the freaking songs with Goro.
and it doesn't matter because when the serious beats hit, they hit hard anyway. So
Dude.
Alright, though.
It's a perfect blend.
Yeah, it's perfect.
On a side note, though, about the whole things getting compared to Persona 5, like, hey, Yakuza 7's new combat inspired by Persona 5, or free roaming school hours and training in Fire Emblem 3 Houses inspired by Persona 5. This is becoming the new Dark Souls of thing. I think I've made this joke before, but geez, it's getting closer and closer every day at this point.
I just feel bad because it was Persona Central who did it, and it honestly became out of eagerness, where it was just like, oh, it's a turn-based RPG similar to the other Sega turn-based RPG. But the problem is that the protagonist specifically says, I'm a fan of Dragon Quest. I love Dragon Quest. I wish my life was like Dragon Quest. And then Persona Central says, it's Persona 5!
Oh my god.
Oh,
Persona Central.
I love the summons though. Just that you can
the
summon
lobster
lobsters
summon.
from your
The
phone.
fucking
You just
lobsters.
like you press a number on your phone, lobsters fall from the sky. What
He has
kind of
lobsters on
otherworldly,
speed.
godly force are we reckoning with here?
I like how we spent like 30 minutes talking about like Persona.
That's kind of the point.
That is
Yeah,
kinda
you got
funny.
me here. That's inevitable.
Yeah,
That's just gonna happen.
Persona
I am
Unchatable, episode 26. It's raining lobsters.
Oh, You can't just force the podcast title like that.
All right, I got
You've
one.
done it. Well, shut up.
Shut up. Yeah, that's
Episode
true.
26. It's just like Persona 5.
Challenger Pack 1 seems Challenger Pack 1 features Kiryu from the Yakuza series.
I fucking love that there's kart racing. And
But
it may be just as good as Mario Kart. Just the fact that you could use a bazooka and a machine gun.
I hope
why
it's like
would these be on a go-kart track?
No, man.
Because the protagonist is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
He is introduced by falling asleep in a garbage can without a shirt on. He is not a normal human being.
It sounds like my kind of guy.
It's also
Absolutely.
a pretty cool contrast to Kiryu in terms of a new protagonist.
Yeah.
Who is this? Yosuke?
We are getting like a spoiling of Yakuza protagonists.
Yeah, I'm so glad that like the Yakuza series like picked up localization like bam, bam, bam. It's like new one every year, right?
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh, well, mostly just because they're not porting.
Yeah.
So we were getting 2 this year and then 2 next year.
Oh,
I guess
God.
3 if you count Judgment this year.
Yeah.
Which that's another thing. They didn't expect that game to do so well. Like that game sold ridiculously good. So now we're going to have Judgment and Yakuza side by side.
Oh,
Yeah, I still need to
baby.
buy it.
Oh, you need to. It's so good.
Oh, I've heard so many good things. It's like Yakuza combined with Phoenix Wright or something.
There's Yakuza, there's Phoenix Wright, and if you'll forgive me, a bit of Persona in there because they added in social sims.
Oh,
and
add it
dating.
to the list already.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Back
They
to-
added social sims and dating, and then also there's a dynamic that happens between the main character, his ex-girlfriend, and his best friend that reminds me exactly of Ren, Ryuji, and Makoto.
You know-
like almost to a T.
You know, it's a shame. Well, it's kind of interesting to think about if the Dreamcast actually did better and Sega stayed along to acquire these properties and, like, actually do that kind of stuff. Sega would be doing really good right now. Besides, it's doing good, but, like, it's still not like a...
Like to be back in the console.
Like-
Well, shit. I was about to say that, but then Sega Genesis Mini is coming out next week.
Oh.
So they are technically back in the console race.
My god, they're back. But you know what I mean,
Well,
though?
no.
Like, if they just
Yeah.
waited, like, they got... I mean, if they waited long enough to acquire Persona, they got Persona, they got Yakuza, that kind of stuff. Like,
It was
Where's the crossover game already?
work on better Sonic games, they could do it.
I mean, it depends on who you ask.
Where's Ape Escape?
Bring back Jet Set Radio!
Where's Gex?
That's all of Twitter. I miss Gex. Gex would be really awkward to kind of deal with, I guess, because it would be like Borderlands, where just
Okay.
Gex would just say all outdated memes.
If we can still get frickin' Bubsy games, we can get Gex games.
That's
and
true.
they'll sell.
That's true. Good
I
point.
think actually Blinks the Time Sweeper is like public domain now.
Oh,
We could just buy him, like buy the IP for like
that's
40
hilarious.
bucks.
And then what? Who's gonna make the game?
I don't know.
I don't know who the hell made
Whoever-
Blinks?
whoever's
Wasn't it just
really-
a bunch of college programmers.
Whoever's really, really likes Blinks.
I don't think anybody unironically likes Blinks the Time Sweeper.
You're probably right.
Like he's just not popular enough to get shit posts about him.
That's true.
It's not as good as Toe Jam and Earl or Bubsy.
Oh yeah, the Toe Jam and Earl Twitter account's great.
Yeah, that's just one giant shit post.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Sega also, they do need to start reviving more things. I'm happy. I'm happy that there's Choo Choo Rocket for Apple Arcade Plus or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I'm unhappy that it's for Apple Arcade Plus.
Yeah, what the
Because I want
fuck
to
is
play
up
it
with
and
that?
not have to buy Apple shit.
Dude, it's so fucking weird. All these exclusive games on these really bizarre ass platforms. It's
Hey,
Like,
all
why?
If the money's right, the money's right, I guess.
Like
Yeah.
Half-Life 3 exclusively on Epic Games.
Dude, but okay, listen.
Epic Games and Steam.
The Epic Games thing, like, they just need to fix their fucking store. Nobody will care anymore. But
I think it's
the money they offer is literally too good to pass up. From what literally every company that's come out and said that, yeah, we took money from Epic, it was literally too good to pass up.
The Oddworld team was the most transparent about it. They just said they paid to help us make our game, and that's why it's there. We like money. What do you want?
Yeah, but the only
Like,
problem
oh.
comes in is with Kickstarted original games. It's gonna be on the Steam thing. You said it was gonna be on the Steam thing. I bought a
waiting for
Steam
my
copy.
refund.
Do you want? Hey, this will no longer be available on Steam. Do you want it on the Epic Game Store? No! Fuck you!
I'm waiting for my refund for Shenmue 3.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I feel bad because I've been waiting forever for Shenmue 3, but then I heard online it was another random ass post that just said Yakuza is Shenmue but exciting.
Yes!
I was like,
Yakuza
oh,
filled
hey.
the whole Shenmue left, like...
You're
bam.
right.
It's that, I mean, that, it was, I mean, from what I know, it's kind of the reason why the series was invented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really good too.
Yep.
It's also the way that it's presented, because if you told me up front that there were going to be six games to outline Kiryu's story, I probably would have went, what the fuck, 6 games? But they just released it one at a time instead of what Yu Suzuki does.
Yeah.
Who says, hey, I barely made it through Shenmue 3, but we're only 40% done with the story overall.
Oh my god.
Like, fuck.
Fuck me, god.
I just go...
Yeah, well, I mean, hey,
like Rio,
Shenmue's... Yeah, Shenmue's gonna stay on character and be dead on arrival, so, you know.
I just want Ryo back because I like Ryo Hazuki. Did you guys ever play Project Cross Zone 2?
No.
Wait, Project Cross Zone?
Yeah.
Oh my god, just... those games are amazing.
I just love that Ryo was there because M. Bison stole the Phoenix Mirror. He just wanted to beat the hell out of M. Bison.
I love how freaking Phoenix Wright is Goro's freaking lawyer.
Yeah. You told me not to punch the judge. That was good advice.
Oh my god.
And wasn't he hitting on Tiki too?
I have no idea. This
Yeah,
was
he
a
said,
long
like,
time ago.
It was something like, if I knew there were so many babes around here, I would have stuck my head in an interdimensional portal a long time ago.
Jesus.
If you want to go fucking full balls to the wall with Yakuza, Dead Souls.
Yeah.
Buy Dead Souls. Because
yes. Yeah, well...
Majima pistol whips a giant rock monster. Like I think it was either an AK or a chain gun, but he just hits the thing in the chin and goes.
Yeah, and it speaks to Yakuza's like popularity and legacy. When I don't know if you played Hat in Time, Phan-Site.
I love Hat in Time.
I play Hat in Time.
The Yakuza Metro DLC with literally a boss fight of Cat Meowjima. Like, come on!
No.
Yes!
What?
I will show this to you guys.
Hold on. I'm sorry. What?
Hold on.
I've been waiting for that DLC to make it the console. It's supposed to be coming with the Switch version, but if you're actually fighting like a kitty Majima, my god, game of the decade.
Metro.
Game of just existence. Jesus Christ.
He literally addresses Hat Kid as Hat Kid Chan. Hat Kid Chan. And he says like,
holy shit.
hold on.
Why? Why
Hold on,
is
what does he
this
say?
a thing?
Hat Kid Chan. You've grown
Do they
soft.
actually
Time to bring
call-
out your fighting spirit. And then he says, oh shit, what does he say? He says something else.
Did they for real call it Majima everywhere?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh yeah, he says Kawaii means extreme.
That's fucking beautiful.
Dude, it's so fucking good. But yeah.
I can wait for this to come to consoles already.
Oh yeah, I played it on
Which
PC.
version's coming next month?
It's a great game. The DLCs are great. Everyone should buy it whatever console you want to buy it on, whatever.
I have it on Steam and the game runs like ass, so I can barely
rip.
play it.
That sucks. I mean, yeah, the game has optimization issues, but if you have okay. But yeah, on console,
I'm waiting for it to come back to PS4.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah, no,
just keep in mind when you guys are playing that DLC to go fight Meowjima.
I jump on his head and hit him with a bat. Sounds amazing.
Yes.
My God, I don't know if Gears for Breakfast is doing any more Hat in Time DLC, but I can just say, based on trailers alone, that the game has incredibly improved, just in terms of like facial
yes, it's great.
Dialogue.
I mean, every DLC just improves. I really hope they keep doing more, or they're working on a sequel or something. I don't know, but give me more. That's all I have to
They
say.
couldn't get Nintendo to publish it.
Yeah,
because then it would have been eligible for Smash.
It's so on brand with Nintendo stuff too. Like, come on.
I mean, you don't need it to be published by Nintendo for it to get into Smash Bros. At this point.
That is true. Toby Fox.
Sans
Undertale.
There's a few reps that make sense, and I've looked into this because I wanted to be sure. Shantae was because of the ballot. That's the only reason why there's a Spirit of Shantae.
Yeah.
Shovel Knight is because Nintendo published the game in Japan.
Yes.
And they want more Japanese people to play Shovel Knight.
Yes.
So they make him an assist trophy. And then Sans is
Toby
because
Fox beat Sakurai in Smash, and he was like, well, all right.
Why.
All right.
It's super popular in Japan.
Yes.
That Toby Fox actually had to beat Sakurai, had to fight him.
At his house.
And
Toby Fox has been to Sakurai's house.
Yeah. And then you gotta think about too, is Toby Fox, he said that Toby Fox was one of the best, probably the best player he met. And if you think about that, I want you to just imagine that Toby Fox goes to a tournament and beats MKLeo with the Sans Meat Gunner. Just why?
Dude, fuck yeah, I'd be so down.
That's just beyond.
I mean, of course, when you add Sans, you have to add the music, even if he was a Mii Fighter skin. Music.
The whole thing.
I think that's
Undertale.
the first case of music being added with a skin. That's also why it's probably why it's the most bought skin, obviously, of all time.
Well, also it's a giant fucking meme.
Yes, of course. You go to Smash Online. You go to Smash Online. You're fighting a Mii Gunner. You're like, okay, well, it's Sans.
Yeah, everyone knows at this point.
Everyone knows it's gonna be Sans.
I guess then we could transition to Smash and Terry Bogard and Season 2.
Yeah, Terry. We saw a little bit of gameplay stuff. I love Terry. Not much, but what we did see looks sweet. Can't wait to see more.
His stage looks pretty nice.
I saw the Bare Knuckle, and I saw a King of Fighters stage. I saw Ryo in the background. I'm happy.
Yep, I'm satisfied. They had an amazing intro for him, recreating the King of Fighters Thing 4 intro.
Dude. Just everything.
Geese Howard falling off a building again.
Loving you, Gio.
Yeah, love
Fucking
that was
amazing.
just so good. Yeah, and then we also got, along with the announcement of a second DLC pack, which I mean I was expecting.
Was anyone really surprised?
No one was surprised. Yes, but yeah,
no one was. But I mean, it's too early in the Switch's lifetime. But hey, all of our picks get other chances. A lot of people already know what most of my picks are. But Phan-Site, do you have any picks you want to share with us?
I did do a dumbass tier list.
Oh, I saw that and I copied it, but come on.
Of course. Let me actually open it up because I did put the ones that were no way in hell. Top ones, because I think Ryo Hayabusa is going to be the last one. The dude from Ninja Gaiden.
Oh, a lot of leaks are saying so, yeah.
I think, and the other 5 that I would go with would be 2B, Cuphead, Travis Touchdown, and Doom Guy, and then Gino, just to get everybody to shut up.
I mean, yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah. I don't. Not gonna lie, I kind of don't want Gino in because probably 3/4 of people who are begging for him have never touched Super Mario RPG.
Come on.
And then secondly, also the thing I do have an issue with is that's just gonna make fans think that it's okay to harass and beg Sakurai over and over again, thinking, "Oh my God, it took so long and we actually did it. Come on, let's get the next guy." This is how we'll get Waluigi in.
Steve.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna debunk that shit immediately. You don't take a step down from where you're at right now, and you'd be taking a step down if it was like Waluigi, or any first-party character that wasn't like a brand new franchise. Like if it's Bandana D, that'd be a step down to me.
Okay, but what if he's free?
They would have to release like a Nintendo pack or something.
Or if it's free at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, they could do a thing they did with Piranha Plant where it's like he's free if you do this thing, and
if you buy the season pass immediately.
Yeah.
What happens if you buy if you pre-order the second fighter pass? What you're gonna get for that?
Exactly.
Get,
5 characters.
Like that would be a good opportunity to add Waddle Dee, Gino, or whatever. Like they could do.
Well, the first party ones that aren't as huge as like Dante.
Yeah, like fucking Jesus Christ! Can you imagine be like Dante and Smash? Holy shit! What's the next one? Waddle Dee.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
People go back to sleep.
Yeah.
I want Dante so bad.
I do have ideas about my fighters though, only because I've legit looked into this because I get bored at work.
I would only want a Dante skin if he had an alternate skin that was blue and his hair was swept up like Virgil.
I want an alt skin that's just the failed reboot.
Oh, Dante.
We don't talk about Dante.
Dante.
That's one I always have a soft spot in my heart for PlayStation All Stars.
Dante.
Because they got bullied by Capcom for real. Like the dev team wanted Chun-Li in the game, and they said, "No, you're getting the Dante nobody likes."
God, Jesus.
I mean,
the other one for 2B is that Yoko Taro legitimately does not give a shit. He said that like if Space Pinball asked for 2B to be in the game, he'd say yes. He doesn't care.
This is the same guy who almost canceled the game because he didn't want to wake up early. So,
and we know that Sakurai's willing to keep working because it was literally the last thing that Satoru Iwata asked him to do. So he feels it's his obligation to do it, which is heartbreaking, but holy shit. What
to the point that he's on an IV half the time.
What a mission.
Also, at the same time, he loves this guest character shit.
Yeah, he does.
He's
also stated explicitly that it's easier than working on the main game itself. So,
dude, yeah, you're only working.
They're already over budget on this, and he is still going hard.
I wasn't sure if that was true.
I don't know, but like he said that his team already said it was. But I guess they keep expanding it on, and he's already gone. They've already moved past the original, I guess.
But honestly, if I was the head of Nintendo, go ahead. Whatever, however much money you need to make it happen, make it happen. Because not only does this shit print money, it gets everybody talking about Nintendo, and it makes everyone happy.
And it makes all these third parties also happy.
Yeah, and better relationships with other companies.
I've been playing the Dragon Quest XI demo, and so far, if the point of it here is that like you're including these third-party characters just so you can convince them to even just try these new games, it's fucking working for me. With me just like I've already just pre-ordered physically on Amazon Dragon Quest XI.
Did you ever play Dragon Quest 10 or under?
I have not, and I really
there you
need
go.
to.
It works.
See, it's convincing me enough. That's the magic of Smash Bros. And now next thing.
Let's see. Yeah, a good one. Definitely just business perspective would be Doom God because almost the entire Doom franchise is on the Switch. So you want people to buy that shit?
It's really it seems really obvious that they're gearing up for a Doom Guy reveal, which would be totally fucking fun.
The only one that we're missing is Brutal Doom.
Yeah.
It's Doom 1, 2, 3, 64, 2016, and the other one.
But like
seriously, Eternal coming out soon.
They're so obvious. It's so obvious. It has to be. And especially, and listen, they've been porting DMC 2, so like, come on.
We're getting DMC 3, and
wait, I thought it was 2 from the direct is what they said.
Yeah, but
3 is gonna come. You know,
3 is gonna come. If they did 1 and nothing else, fine. But the fact that they're doing 2 tells me that they're gonna do 3.
Here's my theory here. This is a hot take. Is that it's going to be 1, then 2, like next week or whatever, and then 3 by the end of the year. And then for quarter 1, they're going to release a trilogy on a physical card, like they did for Resident Evil.
God, that'd be
wow.
Where they're doing 4, 5, and 6 on one card.
That makes sense.
Now hear me out though. I don't think Dante is going to be the number 5 on this fighter pass because. Like with his gun tricks and his flipping and his style, I think he would get compared a lot to Joker. And some people are gonna be like, "Oh, I don't want to buy the same character except with a sword." So I'm just saying he's probably gonna be he could be a starter for the next pack.
Yeah, I feel like if we're going to go for a Capcom dude, it's going to be Dante.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I love Resident Evil, Dante will probably take up the cake for this one.
We already have like 2 Capcom reps too, anyway.
Yeah, we have.
Well, why not add the third big one? Other fun facts that I really shouldn't know is that Suda51, I guess that's his full name.
Yeah.
And Sakurai are actual close friends. That during some kind of grasshopper manufacture party, Sakurai showed up in disguise.
Ooh.
Where I think he had a T-shirt, jeans, a hat, and a mask, like a coughing mask. I can't find the picture, but I've seen it before, and also that Suda bugged Sakurai about getting Travis into Smash, and has already written a moveset for him.
Nice.
Oh my god!
I'll write you the moves. You don't even need to think about it.
You saying
Travis
that
would
Sakurai...
be-
Sorry, one second. You saying that Sakurai disguised himself into this party just reminds me of that one thing from MGS4 with, like, the face camo. He puts it on, changes into, like, someone else, just some random Japanese dude or whatever.
You show up as an assassin.
It's me. Yeah,
and I guess
continue, though.
the other weird fun fact, I only like Cuphead just because it would kind of fit, and I think it would be cool. And I have no other like logical reasoning behind it.
I think
other
his
than
playstyle would be
do it,
similar to, like, Mega Man, but with a bit more, like...
I mean, that's how
Would
his
he
mod
be
into
2D
Wii
or
U.
3D?
2D.
Like
well,
Mr.
3D.
Like Mr. Game and Watch.
Nah, he'd be 3D.
He'd be 3D.
Okay.
I mean, I think he'd just keep the Max Fleischer.
I mean, like, that didn't stop, like, Mega Man from being... I mean, he was 3D before, to be fair, but, like, you know, like...
yeah.
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 But
Now,
if you want Cuphead and Smash now, you could just mod him into the Wii U version and he replaces Mega Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close enough. And then the Geno one, I know just because.
Gino as me sword fighter.
Well, no, Sakurai wanted him for a
Me
long
Gunner.
time.
Or me gunner,
He
yeah.
wanted,
Sorry,
he wanted him
I
for
meant
long-
Steve. They could put Steve as me sword fighter.
I think Steve would work better as a me costume.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the thing that's the most iconic about Minecraft is the stage of the characters.
Yeah.
Because it's all about world building and not about what weird box head you have on.
That's right.
Right.
And Sakurai's wanted Geno since Brawl. That's it.
Yeah.
Skull, do you want to give a light review for Catherine, full body?
Sure. How light are we talking? I like it.
No
There you go.
spoilers, but how far into the game have you completed at least one playthrough?
I've actually completed 12 of them.
What?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Ah.
there are 12 possible endings
Well,
for
so you're done. You did it.
yeah, did it.
Cool.
And but I need to conquer all 4 parts of Tower of Babel, which are I don't know how people do it. It's randomly generated, so you can't even compose like a strategy over time. It's
Yikes.
just fucking go for it.
But like,
Yeah, no. If you want to just give a quick thing to wrap it up, and then we'll think about doing a spoiler cast thing later or something.
Yeah, I'll be down for spoiler cast.
Yeah. So just go for it, man.
Catherine is a puzzle game.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, hi. Marie. That's right. You want to talk about Catherine too? Yeah, we're just doing like
Sure.
Fan-Site's doing like a quick
Catherine's a puzzle game.
non-spoiler
10 out
review.
of 10.
Okay, great, perfect. That was super quick.
so Marie, you want to give your thoughts on Catherine Full Body real quick
Yeah,
before
go
we have to
for
end the
it.
episode?
Right. Catherine Full Body is probably one of my favorite puzzle games I've ever played.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Spilled water off of my keyboard.
Dude.
No, carry on though.
Hang on, she's muted.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Hello.
All right.
Hello.
It's okay. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry about that.
No, go ahead.
I really enjoy Catherine Full Body a lot. I've got through a couple of the endings. I got all of Rin's endings, and I got a few of Catherine with the Sea's ending, and I only got one Catherine with the Cade's ending. I'm still trying to get all of them, but even then, really an amazing experience. Like, if you're a fan of Catherine Classic and like the vanilla Catherine, go ahead and get it.
Cool.
Get Full Body.
Thank you, Marie.
And
Yeah.
say this right now. Run Dust Girl and go play Dust in Elysian Tale.
All right. Cool.
All right, cool. Thanks,
Yeah.
Marie.
Sorry for rushing. We're just we're a bit over time, but that's all right. But yeah, no. Thanks for Marie for being on just right now, and thanks Fansite for being on the entire time.
Oh, do I still have to do my weekly game
If
segment
you want
thing?
to.
Okay, here's my pick for this week. Go play My Friend Pedro, that one indie game from Devolver Digital.
Okay.
If you like super hot stuff and you want as like a 2D action game,
Yeah.
you can't go wrong with My Friend Pedro. All the slow-mo action is just beautiful.
Cool. All right. Yeah.
And
well,
there's so many tips and tricks that are just stupid, but it's hilarious
Yeah.
with bananas. Okay,
all right. Yeah. That I guess that wraps it up. Bye. Make sure.
let's hope this episode recorded. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Hopefully.
Right.
See ya.